Hi, my name is Avinash, and these are the 7 books that I read in the first 3 months of 2026. I started off the year with this banger, which needs no introduction. It's Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. It's a sci-fi book. It's about a man who wakes up on a spaceship one day and has no memory of who he is or why he is there on a spaceship, but then starts to remember things about his life and about his mission, and makes an unexpected friend during the journey. And his mission is to save Earth and the universe from what is to come. And whether he succeeds with it or not is the main plot of the book. It's a must read for everyone who is a sci-fi fan. Next up, we have a Marathi book. It is called One for the Road by Vapu Kale. Anyone who is a Maharashtrian or knows Marathi needs no introduction to Mr. Vapu Kale. And if you have not read it till now, it's a book full of short stories which are like slice of life, comedy kind of light-hearted kind of stories. And yeah, if you speak Marathi, if you understand Marathi, you should read it. Third book of the year for me was Shilpa Shetty's favorite book, and if you get that joke, I have extra respect for you. It's a masterpiece by George Orwell. It is written all those years ago, but it is very relevant to the world we are living in 2026. And it is about, on the surface, it is about a farm full of animals, but when you start reading it, you understand it is about anything except that. So the book has become painfully true in today's world. Then it was time for reading 2 murder mysteries back to back. And when it comes to murder mysteries, there is no one better than Agatha Christie herself. First up, I started with this, which is And Then There Were None, which is about 10 people who are stranded on a remote island in England, and then they start dying one by one, and they suspect that one of them is one amongst them is the murderer, and the story is about finding out who the murderer is. The fifth book of the year for me was The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, one of the best books I have read this year. It's about a man named Roger Ackroyd. Obviously, he gets murdered, and then we have to find out who has murdered him. But then it goes on like a normal whodunit. But in the end, the twist is mind blowing. And if you say that you have watched that, if you saw that twist coming, I would accuse you of being a liar. The sixth book that I read this year was Lillian Sweets by Srishti Chaudhary. In my opinion, she is one of the best writers in the current generation, and this is her second novel. She has written a total of 3 novels. It's about a girl named Tara. She works at her grandfather's sweets shop, which is the title of the book, The London Sweet. It's about her journey when she tries to inherit that shop once her grandfather retires, and it's a sweet and bittersweet tale of her personal life and personal journey and all the challenges she faces in her literal journey all over North India, different states. The story takes place in 1995, so for all the 90s kids like us, it's a very pleasant trip down nostalgia lane. And finally, reading all these novels, I thought, what is it to be? What goes on in the mind of a writer while trying to write all these novels? So I picked up this masterpiece by Ruskin Bott. It is How to Be a Writer, and it gives you an insights about what is the preparation a writer has to go through before becoming a successful writer. So that also it's a very informative book if you are looking at the process of becoming a writer, or what is the mindset required, or what is the preparation required in order to become a writer. So that is the seventh book I have read this year. So yeah, there it is, my quarterly book reviews, and it is my goal to read 30 books in the year 2026. All the best to me. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books and what are your thoughts about any of them. And also let me know your recommendations so that I'm looking for my next 23 books of this year. And yeah, come to the comments, let's discuss. Bye.